Welcome to Computer Basics, Episode 1, Components of a Computer. My name is Ashley. I am a member of the Technology Division at the Southfield Public Library. This class is designed for those who haven't used a computer before, and also those who aren't comfortable using one. It's based off a lesson plan provided by the State Library of Iowa. So what will we be learning today? We will focus on different parts of your computer, starting with the tower, taking a look at the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and finally we'll look at the laptop and its components. I'll also go over how you can ask questions. Let's start with the tower, also known as the base unit or CPU. This holds all the hardware that your computer needs to work. There are a variety of plugins on the front and back to plug in other hardware devices like your mouse, keyboard, there's a headphone jack. This is the brain of your computer. It processes all of your instructions and runs your programs. Click on the button to turn the power on. Next, we'll take a look at the monitor. This is the display screen. You can turn off and on your monitor while the computer is running, and it won't affect anything that you're working on at that moment. The same cannot be said about the tower. Let's take a look at the keyboard, which is a method of communicating with your computer and telling it what to do. It's arranged like a typewriter with extra keys. There are typing keys, number keys, function keys, navigation keys, and typically a numeric keypad on that right-hand side. Let's take a look at some of the keys and some examples of what you can do with them. The shift button, you can use that to capitalize one letter at a time. Enter is the button you hit when starting a new line in your document. If you're typing in a document, you use the space bar to put a space between words. If you make an error while you're typing, use the backspace or delete buttons to erase the error. You can navigate through your document with the arrow keys. To indent a paragraph, hit the tab button. You can also use caps lock to write in all capital letters. Many computers have a light that will come on either on the button itself or a keyboard to indicate that the button is on. The mouse is another method of communicating with your computer and making it do what you want to do. It's comprised of three parts: the left button, right button, and the wheel. Let's take a look. So the wheel is in between the left and right buttons, and it scrolls a page up or down, also scrolls your screen up and down. The left button, you can use this to single click and open programs, files, links to the internet. You can also double click to open folders and icons on your desktop. When people tell you to click on something, they typically mean a single click of the left button. The right button is how you get to a shortcut to menu options. A single click is a tap on either the left or right mouse button. Don't click too hard or hold the button too long. A double click is two quick taps on one of the buttons on the mouse, typically the left button. The two taps must be quick or they won't work. Okay, we've gone over all of the components of a desktop computer. Now we'll focus on the components of a laptop. So unlike a desktop, there is no tower. So to turn on your laptop, you press the power button, but this can be in different places depending on the type of laptop you have. Typically, the power button is under the laptop's lid, so you must first open the laptop to turn it on. Sometimes there is a button at the front of your computer that you pull one way or another that allows you to open it. If you have a hard time locating your computer's power button, consider putting a red sticker dot on it or near its location. Your laptop runs off of a battery. To charge the battery, plug your power cord into the laptop. Typically, the power cord plugs into the back or the side of your laptop. So unlike the desktop, you don't have a monitor, the laptop has its own screen, and this turns on automatically when you turn on the laptop. Laptops have built-in keyboards, and they are sometimes smaller than the one on a desktop and don't always include that numeric keypad at the far right side. Finally, let's take a look at the mouse pad, also known as a touchpad. You can use your thumb or a finger to move across its surface. It consists of 3 parts: the touchpad, then below it are the left mouse button and the right mouse button. I like to use my pointer or index finger on the mouse pad and have my fun thumb ready to click that left mouse button. It's much harder to drag with the touchpad than it is with a regular mouse. You hold down the left mouse button, then move your finger across the touchpad. It gets much easier with practice. You should touch the pad lightly and make sure only one finger is touching the touchpad. If you use 2 fingers, your mouse will jump all over the place. So that's it for the components. Let's talk about how you can get all your answers to the questions you might have. First, you can give us a call at 248-796-4358. We're available during our regular library hours. You can also email us at techhelp@southfieldlibrary.org or submit an online technology help form on our website, which is southfieldlibrary.org. On the menu, there's an option for services, and under services, you'll find virtual services. We have many other virtual programs on our website as well, so please check them out, including forthcoming videos for the Computer Basics class. So thank you for joining me tonight. Hope to hear from you soon.